Sloane here. I want to talk about cash apps. I've been putting this off a little bit because I started feeling like maybe I'm being a little too conservative. As an underwriter brain, when I start seeing customers go, here's my proof of child support. There's no statements though. It's just here's the screenshots. And then the screenshot shows Joe Blow $200. And that's it. Literally, that's it. I'm like, okay, we're going to need the bank statements to show the money went from this account to this account. We're going to need to somehow verify it because honestly, what we want is verifiable, it's consistent, and it's trustworthy. So, in one way, I would say I had an example of Apple Pay. Now, I don't see Apple Pay for child support income or rental income being acceptable. And God help me, maybe I'm wrong or maybe I'm misunderstanding. But I'm giving you one example of something where you can't really just tell an underwriter, there's no statements, here's some screenshots, it's income. There's going to have to be more to that. So what I'm finding is that some of the lenders have had some time to think about this and they're working on guidelines, guidance on what cash apps are acceptable. So far, PayPal is definitely acceptable. They're secure and they're well known and they're trusted. So they're good. There are some bank statement platforms that are good. I'm going to put a list together and share it in the link. I want to double check a few things first. And I am not speaking for any lenders here. I'm telling you that some of these different platforms are already under scrutiny. There's already a lack of transparency, was one description I read. And then another one was very easily manipulated. Somebody could go in and say, rental payment April, and put in $800. And that's all they give us. And then they have no way of backing it up. And they're thinking that somehow we're going to be able to use that. And that's just not going to happen. So, in general, if you're buying a house in the next 6 to 12 months, or you're going to be applying for financing, and verifying your deposits is important through some sort of cash app, let's start getting organized now. Keep good records. If you haven't been keeping good records, start now. Stick with one platform that's trusted and well known, and make sure that you're going to be able to consistently prove your income is being deposited, whether you're getting a bank statement loan and you're self employed, or you're using border income maybe on an FHA loan and somebody's been paying you $400 a month for 12 months. We can use that, but it has to be from an acceptable source. They're saying Zelle is not really acceptable if it's in a personal account, but if it's a Zelle business account, then that's considered secure and usable. And I'm not saying Zelle personal won't work. I'm just saying you might get more pushback. And as the lenders work through this, they're going to come up with more guidelines and they're going to come up with lists of what will work and what won't work. We're in that stage where it's just not cut and dry. So if it feels shaky, you're going to have a harder time getting it through an underwriter and through a lender that's going to approve it. If it's all legit and simple and easy and organized, like you've been using PayPal forever, I can pretty much predict we'll be able to do that because normally we can take a PayPal, match it up to a personal bank statement. We can see funds have been moving around and it's all matching up. So please stop and think about it when you start using these different cash apps. I've heard Chime is a very challenging one to be able to use deposits from, and they don't even call it a regular bank. Chime is, I want to say they called it a neobank, but I don't know if that's right either. I'd have to look it up. So I'm going to be giving you some background material just to help you out. But I just wanted to get this video out right away so you can just like slow up a little bit if you're all excited about all these different cash apps, because they're not all the same. And some may help you, and others you may have made all the perfect money in the world. How frustrating would it be that you can't use that as income because you've been using a cash app program that the lenders won't recognize. That would be terrible. So slow down, talk to an expert like me, and we'll figure it out together. Okay, bye.